Okay. We're going to see if anybody wants to come in here and hang out. Got a little bit of time. Hope that stays. I got all this space above me. Let's see if you're in here. Go ahead and just let me know. Okay, I think that's probably as good as it's going to get for right now. It's not the elaborate setup that we have at home in the Riker studio, but I guess it will do for the time being. So, wait for some people to pop in here. See what happens. Let's see. Orion, what's up, man? Peter is here. Love the shirt. Yeah, metal and then plastic. So the trip is still going on. I'm still hanging out here. So essentially, what we got is that the main show floor of the entire event has actually been prepped, and about 1 p.m. today is when it's going to open. So yeah, we've been just doing the kickoff meeting that we did last night that went really well. We did some really big presentation stuff in front of like 1,000 people. So today is just the main rally that's going on, and then tomorrow we have our awards dinner, and then Sunday I'm coming home. So trip is still going on. Lola, what's up? Did I see Fall Out Boy's new song? Nah, I'm not really like the biggest Fall Out Boy band or Fall Out Boy fan, but I do enjoy their music. So yeah, Jinx, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. The lame hotel room setup is absolutely goated. So yeah, you can see this is the bed. That's what I slept on last night. There's actually the room I'm in actually has 2 beds, so that's all that they had left. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But other than that, yeah, this is kind of just our time just to hang out. If I do get a message or something, if my boss says they need me, I'm gonna have to jet. But I figured that for the time being, just kind of take the time to connect with you guys. It feels like it's been a minute since I've been able to talk to you. So yeah, it's been an interesting couple of weeks just getting everything prepped from when I'm leaving, or for when I was leaving, and then we did 14 reactions in 2 days to make sure we had enough content to cover everything. So let's see here. Oh, Babe is here. What's up? Oh, Bambi. Sorry, not Babe, but Bambi. However you prefer to be referred to. So I actually tried to get it to work on my laptop, but OBS was being a jackass. So it's actually what's weird is that like there's a lot of like depending on like the time and like when things are going on, there can be a lot of hurry up and wait, and then it's kind of like whenever the momentum finally catches up, then it's like, oh god, go 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 go. So, but Lady Ariana, hello, how's it going? Let's see. Honestly, I kind of like these side streams because they're regular Record Road streams are fun, but the chat goes by way too fast. Yeah, it does. It's just that's actually one of the things I never thought that I would ever have happen again. So, because that happened a lot when I was on TikTok when I was doing Bob the Demon. So, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's well, honestly, it's yeah, no matter what, it's just trying to stay connected with you guys. So whether it's on the laptop, or if it's on the phone, or whichever. So yeah, but honestly, I'm doing well. Can't complain. I know lunch is going to be here. Actually, what time is it? So yeah, lunch is going to be in the next. Is this still Ohio time? My God, I got to change that. So I'm not even sure what time it actually is. Hold on, let me take a look just to be sure. It's 11:29 here in the good old state of Colorado. So probably in the next like maybe like half hour, I'll be heading out to go get some lunch. But just didn't really get a chance to just talk to you guys while I've been here. So I figured I would go ahead and just jump on here. So yeah, I will say this is that I really don't know like what really is going to reach more people, because there are people that are like, no, man, all I do are shorts, and they make a great, just like audience with that. And then we post shorts and they just don't do well. So it just depends. So, oh, bro, it's 6 p.m. in the UK. No shit. Huh. Lee is here. What is up, my dude? Yo, Kyle. Yeah, man, dudes, it's been good. Colorado was a lot of fun. So what we did was, no, here about this gum. Want to be able to talk to you guys normally. Yeah, guys, give Infinite a bunch of love. If you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe to him right now. Especially if you guys see Thunder Rooster or AJ or anybody else jump in the chat, make sure you guys give them some love. No, Wednesday was kind of like our day off. We didn't really have anything to do. That was basically our travel day to get to Colorado because the year prior we actually had had an instance where our plane was delayed 4 hours, and the day that we were traveling was the same night we had responsibilities, and we almost didn't make it in time. So yeah, it was just one of those. We from now on we just go a day early just to make sure, even if we have nothing to do. So, but Contagion, what's up, man? No, just hanging out, just doing our thing. So. Oh my God, the Backrooms video. That one is yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna move you guys down here. Seems a little more professional, maybe. And hopefully it'll stay. Really? We're gonna do this shit right now? How about that? Oh, it's staying. No, it's not staying. Already subbed to Infinite. Nice. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to grow my hair back out. I think I'm probably just going to let it just be what it is. Just because it's actually kind of nice to not have to worry about doing anything. So, at least the plane was only delayed on the side door of the plane. Didn't completely tear off. No, that is never. What is up with this damn phone? Jeez. Let's see if that'll stay. All right, nobody breathe. So. So you were on a plane where the door got ripped off? My God. Put the new Dexcore track on your list for Patreon. Here's the thing, is that people that join Patreon, they immediately think that it's a guarantee that they're going to get a song. That is, we have never portrayed Patreon that way, and it's actually in our bio and in the message you get when you become a patron. That it's one of those where it's like, we do the best that we can. There's a lot of you. So, but when it comes to doing like Dexcore or anything like that, like I cannot guarantee it because I don't know what their sub count is. I don't know how big their audience is. And even if they have a huge ass audience, we don't even know how much of them are into reactants. Reactors. So it's cheaper keeping it short. So. Oh no, I know for the poll, yeah. But that's the thing, is that it's the poll still has to lead to the fact of people voting, and then ultimately the end goal is that we want people to interact on it. So, but yeah. Am I gonna shave my beard, mustache? No, this is gonna stay. If at the very least this will get buzzed just to reform, but I cannot shave my face completely because it just looks like I need to register, and I'm not doing that. So. I did the mustache thing for a while to support a friend of mine. It was like a group of us that we ended up growing our mustaches and doing stuff. So I have had almost every hairstyle except for Liberty spikes. That's pretty much it. Like I've spiked my hair before. I actually had like Steven Seagal hair at one point. I'll try to see if I can find some pictures. I'll put them on Discord. So. See, that's actually like I appreciate that more when people are like, "Nah, dude, like even if you can't, just listen to it on your own." Like, I found some really awesome EDM music last night that I ended up going to sleep to. That I'm thinking about trying to see if I can recreate in FL Studio and mess around with. So, but yeah, mustaches are for poor kids. I think honestly, there are some people on this planet, not exclusively related to that art, but like. Some people are just made to have nothing but a mustache. I am not one of those people. My biological dad, in his wedding photos with my mom, he actually had a mustache and he made it work, but I'm just good. So, yeah, no, I don't want to look like anything wrong either. So, but yeah, unless you're Tom Selleck, you don't have a mustache. Yeah, and actually, I don't know if anybody else, because I know like Lola knows, and I know a few people know, but leaving before I left for Colorado, I was actually like really really fucking sick. It was really bad. Couldn't move from the couch, and when I would move from the couch, I just had to like basically run to my bed and just fall in it. So, influenza A has been a thing, and it's been pretty rough, but we're making it through. So, let's see here. If Eric was here and read what Infinite said, he would be dying laughing. Yeah, he would. Yeah. Actually, I don't know what Eric's up to today. I know that him and his kiddo are probably heading up to Meg's place, so they're probably going to be gone for the weekend. So when I come back on Sunday, I don't know if they'll be home or not. But the link is to what? The link is to someone working on sound as cure to ailments. Interesting. Yeah, Laura, I'm feeling good. It's just the residual stuff that's just left over. I don't got a fever, nothing like that. I will say that I did not bring any nicotine vapes with me, so I basically had to make a decision because it just got to the point that like I was vaping so much that I was basically just breathing vape all day, and I can't do that shit anymore. So yeah, I went through our house and the lingering cough is rough. Yeah, and it's weird too because you're like, dude, like I've coughed so much, and like I'm not trying to be gross, but it's like you get so much out of your lungs where you're like, how much is left in there? Like, what the hell, dude? So yeah, it's nuts. But I mean, nevertheless, I mean, again, I'm alive. Things are good, but I have felt a lot better since I've not been consistently vaping. So Infinite, what's going on here is that for the company that I work for, which I'll just say it here, I work for Cornwell Tools. I've been kind of keeping it a secret for a long time, but there's not a lot of people on here. But no, so I work for their marketing department, and this is our big rally that we do every year, where all the vendors show up and all the dealers that sell tools and everything. We basically just like it's the idea that like awards and stuff like for the year, and just celebrating everything, and like we have a big show floor where all the different tool vendors are all hanging out, where they got new tools and stuff that they can sign up to sell, things like that. So but yeah, that's what's going on. So my job is essentially to do whatever is asked of me, and then pretty much just see some dealers and just say hi to people I haven't seen in a year. It's kind of cool. So oh, Ryan, you're sick right now. Yeah, just seriously, just lots of rest, lots of fluids, man. If you're of age to be able to drink, I would actually suggest that if you can stomach it, uh, get some blackberry brandy. It's actually the antioxidants are actually really good for you. It will help you sleep, and then it will also help you out with just like kicking anything that's out of your system that shouldn't be in there. So I bet you get noticed for YouTube at least once. No, I don't, man. Like, and that's the thing too, is that like, really the only people that notice me from YouTube are the guys that I've talked to like the year prior that I've either told about it. Like, if you guys have ever been on the Riker Road Live, there's a gentleman. His name is Nick. He's actually one of our fellow employees that works with Cornwell. So yeah, he actually found me and was like, dude, he's like, I watch your stuff every Friday, like or every other Friday whenever you go live and everything. So, but like no random strangers, like there's nothing like that. It's actually it's kind of cool being kind of where we're at with YouTube because I can still do whatever I want without it being a problem thing, a big problem or anything. So okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, so no, if you can't drink, then don't do it. So, but what I would suggest actually is if you can get like a hot toddy or whatever, and if Lola's still in here, she's actually got a really good recipe for a good like hot toddy and stuff that will help you out with like clearing out your lungs and everything. I've done it before; it's helped out a lot. So. Well, to be fair, Eric goes live on TikTok, so he's allowed to have like music and everything. I don't really have much of a presence on TikTok anymore, so yeah, but we are very very different. So shaving your head was the disguise. Well, I also like it's one of those where it's I don't belong in My Chemical Romance, so because like I know like a lot of people are like, oh, you're doing the emo thing, and it's like I just didn't cut my hair, like I was just doing my thing, so yeah. Man, just gonna go and just make sure that nobody's looking for me. All right, cool. We're good. Yeah, I mean, hot toddies do help some people, but it just again depends on the person and how they do everything. So yeah, I'm actually kind of curious. I don't even know like what's even going to be for lunch today, so you can tell where my mind's at. So, but so also I wanted to keep you guys updated. For anyone that doesn't know, the last episode of the Cave Cast that Eric and I shot that we had such a good time doing. We like shocker, like there were some good like emotional moments. I mean, as there usually is, but um, for whatever reason, video didn't record. So we have audio, just no video. I'm not sure if I really even want to upload the episode or like if how it's going to happen. So, but once I'm back in Ohio and we can kind of get some things going, then I'll go ahead and try to figure out like how to move forward and what's going to go on. So. Wait, bruv, let's see. Bruv Butler says, what age you got to be to drink in the States? And as in UK, you can have a single beer with your food at 12 years old, but 18 to drink. No shit. Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, number one, did not know that was a thing. But yeah, 21 is the limit here. So yeah. The greatness of lunch break depends 80% of the time on what you get for lunch. See, you know what? Like I agree. It's so it's I'm also very easy to please when it comes to food. Like I'm not somebody where I'm like, oh, is that a chicken teriyaki? I can't do this. I'm like, no, it's like it's just so cool. So oh Carrie, you're in Wyoming. Yeah, you are close. Yeah. Oh, Jen's from Sweden. Holy shit. It blows my mind that there's just so many people just around the country. It's just nuts. The one that still trips me out is we had some guy that was from Egypt. He's like, what's up, guys? I love your content. I'm like, really? Like, so. Oh, you're from the Czech Republic. No shit. That's awesome. Want to travel to the hot weather over here. Honestly, I would love to be able to at some point either for leisure or depending on if we're doing something for the channel. I do want to try to go somewhere warmer. So. Uh, oh, when you first started watching us, you were in Ireland. No shit. Not to brag or anything, but I'm from Oklahoma. That's funny. It's like you live in a place, you're doing good. So, oh, Kelly, you're actually from Denver. No shit. That's awesome. I was thinking about like, because I don't know, because I was trying to be appropriate as far as like my work and everything, but because I didn't really know like when I would have free time. But I was gonna say like if anybody is in the area and wants to visit the Gaylord Resort or whatever, I'm over here. So Greece from Estonia. No shit. That's wild. It's definitely a place. What's actually when it comes to Australian people, like some of my favorite, like just celebrities are Australian. So like specifically like Mick Gordon, who did the music for Doom and Killer Instinct and Atomic Heart and everything. So yes, if you guys can hit the like button, that would be awesome. So we got 21 people. Let's see if we can get 21 likes. So. Hmm. Hmm. I found even when let's see, even oh my God, we'll try that again. I found and even got to meet so many new friends from around the world that are through Discord. Discord's actually been really awesome to connect with people. That's been really really awesome. Yeah. Let's see. I live in Laramie, like 2 hours away. Gaylord looks sweets. Yeah. Yep. So yep, that's where we are. It's really nice here. Now they're doing a lot of construction here right now. So yeah, it's one of those where like it's not really like we can't exactly sit outside if it's like in the shade or something just because it's just like it's the whole Ohio mentality like where there's shade there's still snow that hasn't melted. So yep. Residual cough. So Yeah, since I left on Wednesday, I have not touched a nicotine vape. So this is the most stressful time of the year. So yeah. And I chose the worst time to do it, but I'm just getting to the point that physically I just can't do it anymore. So bearded positivity, what's up, my dude? I had no idea how engaged everyone would be here when I started my reaction channel. I had no idea I would have such an engaged audience. I also had no idea the channel would even grow at all. Dude, same. And this is the thing too, is that anybody that is that's a YouTuber that says, "Oh, I knew that this all was going to work out." You did not. Like nobody that is a YouTuber knows for a fact that they were going to live a lifestyle that's going to change or things are going to happen. Unless if you do, then it's really weird. But like Eric and I are not famous. Like I know a lot of people know who we are and like a lot of people watch us, but it's like people have this misconception that they're like, oh, if I can just get my band to Riker Road, man, if I can they can just react to it, I'll get 1 million views. It's like, no, like the Hardy song that we posted today apparently bombed. Like, and that's a country song that was really, really good. So if we're famous, shouldn't we not have videos that bomb? I don't know. So it's yeah. So and for me, it's like it's not even being about like it's not about being famous. It's just the fact that it's just the fact that like we have an audience that we get to engage with, that we have a good time with. So let's see, I've cut a lot back from vaping. I found it a lot easier to drop than cigs. See, for me, I have such an addictive personality that the second that you give me an inch, I'll go a mile. So it's like I just can't even give myself that. So it's kind of like the whole John Goodman thing where like he struggled heavily with alcohol and he's like, oh no, I can't have that first drink. He's like I can't even have one. If I have one, then it's just downhill. So I think when it comes to vaping for me, that's just what I got to do. So if anything, I know this is probably not the best like thing, but just to be realistic, like I'll probably have like a pack of cigarettes or whatever that like every once in a while I'll go outside, try to burn one, and then be like, oh God, no, I don't want that, and then throw it away. So and that's why I've never tried crack. Well, good. Don't do that. Let's see. Basically, the whole Ryan Reynolds thing is I do what I want because I enjoy it. I don't care about the numbers or how famous I am, for real. And I think that like it mainly is only frustrating with the music reactions because we know for a fact that there's such a large portion of our audience that wants to be engaged. And when we post stuff and people don't engage, then it's like, well, what's the problem? Is it us? Is it the notifications? Is it the channel? Like, so, but yeah. Yeah, no, yep, no, I'm on the same page with you. I completely get that. Yep, 100%. In retrospect, vaping is a hell of a lot more safe than actual smoking, and the option of going cold turkey isn't there. What's the thing is that I mean, no matter what, like inhaling anything into your body's not supposed to do it. But in the same hand, is that if you're going to choose something, everything in moderation, So yeah, I've never tried it in tea before, so I imagine it's probably super intense. So wait, your green doesn't affect you at all? Really? That's interesting. All right, I'm about to be super attractive. I gotta blow on my nose. Oh my god. I popped so many meds this morning. See, Eric's costume, he sent me his finished sleep token costume or his vessel costume, and it completely just blew my mind. I'm like, because he's been talking about doing it for so long that I didn't know like what the final thing was going to be. So, no, Carrie, it's I'm just getting over being sick. So I'm gonna say no uh what was I saying? No fever or anything, but yeah. So just it's all the leftover just crud that's just left in my body. So. But yeah, there was no episode this week, so I figured I'd at least like jump on here and just hang out with you guys for a little while. So, and I still got a little bit. So is there any questions you guys got for me specifically, or anything you'd like to know? Yeah, because this morning I think I took a Mucinex, I took a decongestant. Um, did I take? No, I took ibuprofen yesterday, but it was like a whole like pile of pills where I was like, all right, well, here's all this cold medicine. All right, let's get to work. So, have I seen that Vessel has been revealed? The thing is that this I'm going to be straight up. Is that number one? I would appreciate if anybody would just not say it on here, just because it's just out of respect for him. Who Vessel is not that big of a secret. Like it's like one of those where like if you Google like who Vessel is, you're going to eventually find out. Like because a lot of people are always like, like, oh my God, like, it's like, did you know? It's like, yeah, we Googled it the first time that we wondered, and like when we found out. So I personally like when Eric and I talk behind like closed doors, like it's kind of one of those where I'm like, I know that everybody's going to find out eventually, but in the same hand, I'm not going to put it out there and say it verbally. So, but yeah, we would love to go to the Red Rocks, and we would also love to go to any concert that Sleep Token's going to do. It's just a matter of the time and the money and the place and all that stuff. So, yeah, and I mean the thing is too is that it's like when you like we do our best to keep it quiet because like we mainly like all we care about is just the music. It's like because like with what Vessel does, like I think that there's a beautiful theatric, almost like just naivete to that I really like to keep it that way. So the new 21 Pilot song, yeah, we have been hundreds of messages and comments of just people being like, dude, like why haven't you reacted to it, man? And it's like, and this is the thing where like as a content creator, you really have to blow a lot of stuff off because I have probably responded, said out loud many times, like probably like 40 times that I am on a business trip and people are still pissed off. So it's one of those where it's like, now we're just going to get to it when we get to it. So, oh, Jinx, that's a really good question. So do you have a process on figuring out what artist or song that you will react to next? The first thing to understand is that we are in such a shitty time with the algorithm that it does not matter the size of the audience that somebody has for their band. It doesn't just because people like like if there's 44 million subscribers on somebody's YouTube channel, for instance, right? Just because we react to it does not mean that we're going to get that many people. So we really have to think about, okay, like what are some bands that we're genuinely interested in that we would like to see how it would happen. Then there's also through comments and through messages and trying to take as much of a tally as possible because we're just not in the position to be able to just choose whatever we want. So we kind of have to go at it with a bit of scrutiny and be like, okay, let's try this, let's try that. Like we've tried some bands before and they've either completely bombed or we get completely blocked by them. So it's just, yeah, it's that whole deal. So, and Teabag, I've been suggesting the same song for 2 months. And here's the thing is that if that song that you've been asking for is either something we've tried and it didn't work, we're not going to waste our time to try them again because we have to keep moving. There's also bands that we just don't know how they're going to do, and we just can't take the risk right now. So we're just trying to see what goes on. So, like, because my favorite thing that people do is like day 894, bro. Like, I've been typing this. Like, it's like, what the hell? And it's like, well, number one, you're one out of 200,000 people. Like, it is staggering the amount of people every single day that send us messages and talk about that this is the song you have to react to. Here's the 40 reasons why. This is why it's personal to me, and you must do it, or there will be consequences, kind of a thing. And it's kind of like, well, no, we will do it if we can. So we're just trying our best and just doing what we can. So let's see, Lindsay, what's up? How's it going? Good to see you. See, again, we would love to be able to react to more not so known artists and like do more independent stuff like that. It's just that, again, it's, we like, for instance, on Patreon, we get like, oh, dude, react to this. You guys are going to love it and all that. And it's like, we go to it and it has 10,000 views. Now, that may sound petty, but out of a video, like, for instance, for Big Everything by Busta Rhymes, that video, I think that on their music video has 40 million views. we barely, in the time that that thing has been posted, which has been almost 3 months, we just cracked 4,000 views. And on the first day, it was in ninth or 10th place and actually brought down our analytics on the channel and actually harmed it. So that's the thing where like it gets to be like the idea like we have to pay attention to stuff like that. And like I hate having to say no to people because we love music. So we want to be able to hang out and just, geek out over stuff. It's just that we're just not in the position to do on everything that we want, unfortunately. So yeah, Lindsay, I'm feeling better. Just got the residual stuff, just like kind of like, the crud and everything. I'm still kind of getting out of my system. So I've never played Magic the Gathering. I know I've got a couple of friends that are huge into it. I do know that the joke with Magic the Gathering is get your kids into it because if you do, they will have no money for drugs. So, WizKid, what's up, dude? Thank you for hanging out, man. This is awesome. You guys are it's like, I didn't think this many people would show up. So, let's see here. Nick Nocturnal is somebody that I've listened to a couple of times. He's cool. So, you get addicted to cardboard crack. Wait, what? My God. Matthew, thank you so much for the love, man. I appreciate it. No, I'm not done working for the day. I mean, I'm kind of just in the position of that, like whenever they need me, I just go. So a lot of our responsibility was done last night, and then this morning we were getting the floor set up for the big tool rally thing that we have going on. So yeah, so we got all of our responsibilities done at least for the moment. So pretty much I'm on call. So whenever they need something, that's when I head out. So. So what I'm doing in Colorado, so I work for Cornwell Quality Tools, and we have our national tool rally. So that's what I'm doing here. So, so it's basically the whole year builds up till now, and this is where all of our tool dealers get to come and hang out with their families, and we have big shows and stuff that we put on for them. So last night we did what's called our kickoff meeting, which essentially is where we have a big celebration of like, here's all the new product that's coming. We have a live camera set up. So it's the idea that we have a couple of cameras on tripods and then me on a floating camera that they all have wireless HDMI inputs to a board behind the stage. So it's that type of thing. So, all right, Jinx is out of here. So adios, Jinx. I wish Maynard was here. That'd be amazing. Oh, Junkie, I can't guarantee that I'll be good. My boss actually taught me was that he said the difference between a good boy and a bad boy was that a good boy never got caught. So, do I know that I'm a YouTube star? No, because if I was, I can guarantee you there would be a lot of different things happening in my life. So, just glad you guys think so. So, Christina, are you guys going to finish the Amity Affliction trilogy? Doesn't matter if it is off camera or not. It didn't hold priority on to have a reaction, and honestly, like my taste in music and stuff and everything that we listen to has changed a lot since then. Like, I know that they're good. It's just I wish I could say that they gripped me more. Like, Amity Affliction is kind of up there with Trivium for me, where it's kind of like I know I should love them and like just like be all over them as a metalhead, but like I'm waiting for the thing that's gonna grip me personally, that's gonna make me light up and go, oh, so like this is cool. So because when we did those, like I don't really know like what was happening, but I do know that those videos were just work to make, where it was like, okay, we have a trilogy, let's get through this, like when we have other things we could be doing. So I don't know. It's maybe one day I'll get a bug for it, but as of right now, it's not really high on my priority at all. So, Hombre, it's 6 a.m. there. Holy shit. Have I ever checked out Unprocessed? No, never. I was gonna say the name sounds cool, but no, I've never heard of them. I'm kind of an odd metalhead, whereas like people are like, "What the hell, dude? He's never heard this. How can he call himself a metalhead?" It's like, well, number one, it's we all have different paths, and then number two is that it's like I was such a Slipknot and Stone Sour fan that that's kind of where I stayed comfortable for a while. So Alva Charger, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. Yeah, San Antonio, I've listened to them. They're good. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. See, T-Bag, this is what I love is when like that. I love that because when people are like, "No, just listen to it on your own," I'm like, "Oh, thank God, thank you." Like, it's just nice. So, Chromeo, I've heard of Chromeo, but never listened to Chromeo. So, oh my God, Outlaw for $1.99. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You having fun in Colorado? Yeah, it's good. It's good here. It's a very different world. It's one of those that um, when you go from Ohio, which is nothing but cattle and corn and cigarettes and beer, to out here, that it's like not wasteland, but it's like it's just empty land, and then with mountains in the distance and everything. So getting to have that in the background is just very refreshing. So anything that's not Ohio is nice. So. But yeah, work has been good. Things have been nice. We actually found a really nice sports bar that has recliners that we've been able to kind of like end our day with. Like whenever we get done with everything, we'll get our finger of whiskey, and my buddy Blake and I will sit down and just kind of talk about the day, talk music, things like that. So I mean, maybe a beer positivity, maybe. I cannot. I'm not going to guarantee that you giving a suggestion will, work in that way because even how Eric and I do stuff is that we do show each other music every now and then, but like really, the channel is the only time that we do that. Like everything else is so business and work oriented that like there's not really like, oh dude, sit here and listen to this song because like that's really just what we do on the channel. So yeah. See, we got to do a shut up and eat it at Dina's in Cleveland. I tell you what, we are looking for more places in Ohio to be able to do stuff, especially when it starts to get warmer, because that's going to be a lot of fun. So we're also, I'm not, nothing has been written in stone, so don't go off on things and be like, oh, Kyle said that. No, like this is just us kind of dreaming. But we have been actively trying to talk about some haunted locations that we want to go visit and film for you guys. That it would go on the detour. So. But yeah, David, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. And then there's Washington, which is just constant rain in comparison to the cattle and corn and crows that you described. Oh, let's see. Cave Cash should do an ancient alien convo. So I don't know, maybe like I mean we're not really schooled on it, so I don't know like the best way to put something like that together or do it. Just gonna check my stuff. All right, cool. No messages. We're good. So so Bearded, I can guarantee you that if it is a band that did something with Citizen Soldier, I can guarantee you we are not going to react to it. Citizen Soldier bombed so hard, and it was for their song Tattoos, which really pissed me off because that was such an emotional song that I was like, oh my God, like we have a new mental health thing that we can go down. This is like NF, like we know we can have some fun with it, and that's the biggest thing, guys, is that if you want reactions, you have got to show up. You have got to make sure you're hitting like, you've got to make sure you're leaving comments, you got to make sure you're sharing videos. Like it's because that's the main thing when people are like, well, dude, what the hell? Why haven't you guys done this? And it's like, well, we got up 100 views in the first 8 hours and there's 200,000 of you. So where is everybody? And we literally upload every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's the part that gets to just to be really really frustrating. So bro, I live on your channel. Oh my God. Well, I appreciate that. So see, when especially too is that like when it comes to mental health stuff, like NF has really been like the biggest one that we've had. The other one that we were really disappointed that didn't work well was Whit Lowry. Like we listened to a few songs from him and they all socked us in the gut, and we had such a good time with them. But it's just like, again, people just they don't want them, so like we had to move on. So Oh, you were saying just okay, Beard. I got you. Okay, okay, I see. Yeah, Linkin Park has a new song out. 21 Pilots has a new song out. And that's the thing too, is that like there's been times like on a Thursday whenever we record, we'll look at it and it's like 10 new songs come out and it's like, well, we only got 7 days in a week and we've got two patron things we have to do and this and this. So it's just a matter of just trying to figure out how to juggle all of it. And because again, we like people are very passionate about music and they're going to be really they're like people get really fucking mad. So and they're just like what, why haven't you done this, dude? Man, like you call yourself a reaction channel, like it's but then there's other people that are super understanding and they're like, dude, like when you get time, it's like we get a little bit of everything. So so from what I understand, Hardy, I've not looked at the analytics in the past couple of hours, but Hardy is not doing well at all, which is really defeating because that's a country song, and we figured at least maybe country would throw a wrench in the machine and have some fun. But Beartooth actually has completely failed as well too. Like that, like I don't know what the deal is, but I love Caleb Shomo's voice. I think that he's like one of the best leading vocalists we have alive right now. He's just incredible. So. Oh, let's see. What's been the coolest part about? Hold on, let me scroll down. What's been the coolest part about being in Colorado thus far has been a culture shock going from flat to mountains. Honestly, yeah, the location's different. Definitely, like that's the part that is kind of like nerve wracking in a lot of good ways. We actually got to go to I think is it Aurora? I think it's like 10 or 15 minutes from here. We got an Uber yesterday. We went and got some incredible seafood. Got to hang out and just just kind of do nothing, and I was expecting the city to be a little more rough, I guess you could say, because I like with some of the places I've been before. But yeah, it's just it's not really that too insane. People here are very, very nice, and it's just been awesome. So yeah, Bearded, yeah, Low Spirit. We did a song with him and Echo, and it bombed. So yeah, Low Spirit is one of those guys that like his voice was incredible, so damn good, and it's just one of those that we just haven't been able to risk it again. So the one band that we actually finally were like, fuck it, you guys clearly aren't wanting to watch or whatever, was Dance Gavin Dance. I have just started going through their discography on my own and I fucking love them so much. So Christina asks, have you ever thought about recording your reactions to a song that you were excited about just in case it came up in Patreon later so you could still listen to it? It's having the time to be able to even do that. So we literally post a video every single day on Riker Road. So by the time that we get done recording 7 reactions, we then have to record a podcast. I'm trying to do a scary story every week, and we also are trying to do gaming videos and then also vlogs and then everything else because a lot of people have the same mentality where they're like, we'll just do some more reactions and save them for later. And it's like, we literally do not have time to do extra because I am not full time. So now Eric and I have talked about that the day that if I ever do become full time YouTube, that we can have a lot more flexibility and decide on how we want to do stuff. So instead of having to pound out all of our videos on Thursday, we can maybe do a few reactions a day and be able to stack some stuff up and do some things. So but yeah, so hopefully one day we can actually do that. So Sleep Token is one of the best performing things we have on the channel right now. People are loving it, we're loving it. So Sleep Token, Billie Eilish has been a very nice surprise. We've been really digging it because yeah, so it's just really awesome. How do I feel about the Bad Omens unplugged songs? I absolutely love listening to the stripped down versions. I actually prefer some of the stripped down versions of Bad Omens more because it's just oh god, what's his name? Oh, the lead singer, the lead singer of Bad Omens. Why am I blanking? Just it was just the fact that it's like they just Noah. Thank you, Noah Sebastian. Noah's voice is just so incredible, And the fact that he just like they just their songs lyrically and musically just work together so well, whether or not there's heavy guitars or there isn't. So yeah, how do I blank on a four-letter name? I don't know, dude. So yep, we've done like a villain. Yeah, so I don't know if everything has been updated into playlists or not, but just do a search on the channel, you'll find it. Let's see. I prefer them sometimes too. I think if I'm there, and Mercy would be on my top two. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, yeah, Mercy's really good. Yeah, no, WizKid. Now, just so we're clear, that is not going to be a both of us reacting. That's a hip hop head reacts. So the majority of all the Bad Omen stuff is going to be hip hop head reacts. I've already heard the majority of their stuff. So, see, Bad Wolf Hoovian, what's up, dude? Thank you for being here. I'm in the good old state of Colorado. So, or let's see, or Colorado instead of Colorado. It's like the guy that mispronounces everything, the free Shavakadu. So I appreciate it, WizKid. Thanks, man. I don't know, depending on my time today and stuff, like I'm because I don't even know if I'm doing anything this evening. I haven't really been told much. But I might produce some music. So it's all just going to be point and click and everything. I don't have a guitar or anything with me. So because I was not taking that through the was not going to take that through the airport. So Lego Motion, what's up, man? Champagne Mangoose. Fuck. Oh, what am I doing in Colorado? It's Angelica from Discord. Oh, what's up? So yeah, I'm here for work. I work for Cornwell Quality Tools. So this is our Cornwell rally that we have every year. This is the like one big trip that we plan for. So yeah, so this is our time to just hang out with all of our dealers and just do promotions, things like that. We had a really big kickoff meeting last night that went well. So Lego Motion, you don't have to ask permission or anything. This is the time just to ask questions, just to go for it. So, Mom is here. Everybody, give Mom some love. Holy shit, Nika's from Moscow? That's crazy. Hmm. Will I narrate some older no sleep stories? Here's the thing. I love doing no sleep stories. The problem is that I have to get permission to be able to do them. So the past like three or four that I have tried to get permission on, I just have not gotten any response back. So until I get any responses, I legally cannot do them. I can actually get into a lot of trouble if I don't get permission. So that's one of the reasons why I've been trying to write stories on my own. And I basically just I had this moment of trying to figure out, all right, like how feasibly can I bring out stories for you guys. So all right, Skibby, don't be spamming, dude. If you don't have to say you have a question. If you just have a question, just ask. Okay, so don't be spamming. So so yeah. All right, Mom, if you're still in here, just go ahead and get Skibbity out of here because I'm not dealing with anybody that's going to be spamming on here. Yes, Alpha, stop. What's funny too is that there's people that will post the same comment over and over and over and over. So it's just the fact that they're just like, oh, notice me, notice me, notice me. So, all right, Skippy, you're out of here. No, I'm not dealing with that shit. See, that's the thing. Some people, they're like, oh, if I can ask the most aggressive question, maybe they'll answer it. So this is not the place to play, dude. So just don't. Okay, if you have an actual question, you can ask it. You don't have to announce you have a question. Just ask it. That's why we're here. So let's see. Spit it out, dude. Oh god. Let's see. Teresa, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, right. Then ask it. This is an elementary school, so it's I would love to be able to include mom in more vids. It's just a matter of like when we shoot stuff is it's not always convenient to get somebody down to the house and everything. So yeah. One time I told my oldest to spit it out as he was tripping over words, and he actually started spitting because he didn't know what I meant. Oh god. No, you've actually been very annoying, so I'm not going to deal with that. So, yeah, I just hid them from channel because it's like clearly they're either like 13 or there's somebody that just wants to be really annoying. So I'm not dealing with it. Because I think it's that whole idea where like people are like, it's like, oh, maybe if I can put like, hey, I have something. I have something. Would you like to know? Everybody in the chat, look at me. So yeah. But yeah. But no, being able to have mom and more stuff is something that I would love to do. Like getting to talk to her on the cave cache is just cool. Like, cause that's like I would love to be able to not only get her, but also get our younger brother Devin. He's actually like super into Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah. Why are elementary schools allowed on the internet? We had somebody in Discord that was completely full of shit like a few months ago. They were like, "Oh, I work at this shelter. I lay with the lions and I pet them." And I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here. Just stop." Yes, there is another brother. We actually I'll blow your guys' mind. So Eric is 40. I am 32. Devin is 19. I then have but this is only for technicality. I don't refer to him like this, but technically my stepbrother, but my other brother, CJ, him and I are the same age. I also have his sister as well too, and then Eric has his brother Andrew and his sister Rachel. So like we have like many different siblings, like kind of all over the place. So yeah. So you had Kevin Richardson in Discord. I don't know if that's who Kevin Richardson is. Dude, mom's vibes are always just she's fantastic, and if you like she really does give the best mom hugs ever. She's just amazing. So, what month is your birthday? I'm 32 as well. My birth month is February. So yeah, the Lion Whisperer guy. Yeah, yeah. How do we come up with Riker Road? So, basically what it was that when this was back before we even did music, we were actually talking about trying to do gaming at that point. And Eric was like, "Yeah," he's like, "Well, I wanted to include my daughter's middle name, Riker." And he was like, "I want that to be in the name, but I don't know what to do with it." So literally, this is what happened. I went Riker Riker Road, Riker Road. Right, you've turned onto Riker Road. What if we're like a street? And he just nodded and he's like, "Yeah, that's it." Like, I wish I could tell you that like we sat down, we talked about it, we had like no, like that literally was it. I'm like, Riker Road, that sounds good, and we went for it. So and Eric actually he was the one that named the cave cast. So I named his channel and he named my channel. So no, Colorado's actually it's beautiful today. It's a really nice day today. So yeah. Appreciate it, Wiz. That's awesome. Another February kid. I don't know. I don't get how I find myself in the same space all the time. Yeah, my specific birthday is February 3rd. So I've actually been really digging. Oh, I'm just gonna double check everything here, making sure that there's no text messages or anything. I haven't gotten anything from my boss or anything yet. So so let's see. I still can't get over the Riker mom reactions on Falling Reverse, just like you when Eric was all grins and the lady dancer showed up. Mom afterwards paused immediately and asked, what do you have me watching?" That. was a great video. That was an amazing video. We are Venom. If you want an answer to that question, you should go watch that Flying in Reverse reaction, and you'll know exactly what the hell's going on. No, trust me. I am not somebody that is looking for a lady right now, but I am about the ladies. So let's see. Mine's in September 27th. My mom's birthday is also on February 3rd. Oh, that's awesome. So I bet I can because like if there's ever a time that like we did become like just you know like huge ass celebrities, if that ever did happen, I can guarantee that's going to be one of the autofill things on Google. Kyle, is he like so like? Because for the longest time, people were like, "Dude, like I just didn't know with you." I'm like, "What is it about me that makes people think that?" Like I just like I'm just a normal fucking dude. Like, see, the thing is, man, is I'm really not that cool of a cash man. Like I am so just like I'm wrapped up in what I do and work and everything that I don't have time for anything like that. So like it's one of those where like yeah, cool. If you're fine with having 15 minutes a week, then that's fine. But other than that, then like my mind is busy and I'm doing something else, you know. So I also selfishly I don't like being in trouble all the time and constantly having an issue around me. Which I'm not saying that that's what every situation is, but yeah, if you're depressed and you know it, clap your hands. Damn right. So, what's up, Tiffany? How's it going? So forming a band with friends, I was in a band for a little while. And by that I mean like we mainly did like studio time and everything. But no, it's just I don't have the time. I don't have the time to devote to practice, go to shows, do things like that. I will happily be like a producer and do stuff out of just out of just like my house and stuff. Like I like making music at my own pace, and that's really what I enjoy about it. So. Dude, I want to do YouTube full time too, man. And it's because it's not even just the fact of like doing reactions. Like I like me personally, I think that one or two things is going to happen is that either one, well, three, is that I don't see the reaction channel being the reason why I'm able to do full time. I think it's either going to be the Detour, the Cave Cast, or the Campfire. So, but Tiffany, I am not somebody that's just gonna be friends with somebody that I don't know over the internet. But this is like whenever we do go live and stuff, and whenever you want to hang out with us and everything, that's the best place to hang out with us and just hang with the entire crowd. So, but yeah, if a furry came into your room, would you hug them or kill them? If anybody came into my room unannounced, I'd be scared. So. Hose be like, but that hold on. What's hose be like, but they be the hose like. Oh man. Let's see here. Echo says, Echo Warrior says, "Hey Kyle, I'm just starting out with content creation on a podcast and streaming and stuff. Any advice?" Here's the thing to remember is that you are going to have to grind no matter what it is, no matter how many things are going to happen, how many people you interact with, or anything like that. Like you are going to have to grind. So remember that it's that idea of like post your first 300 videos and then you'll kind of know what's going on. The other thing too, audio is so damn important. People will click away from your video if your audio is not good. So take care of your audio first and then make your visual secondary. So let's see here. Spunky is here. What's up? Guys, Spunky actually just got to meet Ronnie Racky recently with her daughter. It was awesome. Got to see some things. Yeah, let's keep the fighting to a minimum, guys. Let that be nice. Thank you. If I came into your room, would you be scared or would you sacrifice yourself? What does that even mean? Who in their right mind sees somebody come into their room and thinks, "Oh, I should start my sacrifice. That should be great." So, It's another thing to remember is you don't have to have a camera either. No, and that's the thing too is that really the only reason why you guys even get any kind of visuals on the Cavecast is because of Eric. That's like because I was ready for the Cavecast to be strictly just audio. So let's see. Kyle, have a great time in my stay while you're here. I'm off to run errands. See you. Alexia, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Oh, it's Friday. I think it's weird too, like especially like because we've talked about it before, but like people like Spunky and Lola and Amber and Ron and AJ, just these really awesome people that we've just gotten to be connected with. Lori, Harbor, whenever she's been around, like it's nuts. Like I don't remember my life before knowing you guys, like because everything has just been so intense, So it's really awesome. So does that mean that you prefer it to be off cam? I like in a way, kind of like it's one of those where I like just that how things should function. So for me, the less moving parts, the better. So when it comes to the podcast, like we've gotten it down kind of to a science, and it's like okay, it's like this is cool, but like one of my big goals in life is actually to direct. So like I maybe I'll do like cameos and stuff in my films if it were to ever become a real thing, but I guess you could say, yeah, I do prefer to kind of not be on camera, but yeah. So let's see here. Yeah, for anybody that's not in the Discord, join it. I don't know if there's any links that are on. I don't know if I've got mobile links set up for the Cavecast. So, but do a drone thing, just follow Eric. Oh my God. See what am I looking at? When will I be home? I can't wait for the 21 Pilot reaction. I will be home Sunday, but we're probably not going to be able to record anything uh, until probably Thursday. So yeah, so it's going to be as soon as we can jump on it. Now the cool thing is that we've got enough reactions to cover the entire week up until like till normal like recording time. So, but yeah. What AE? After Effects? I would say, do not look, Kyle. Something tells me it's not appropriate since all they said was, I have a cat. Okay, well, hey, I've got a cat too. I have two of them. They're my delightful children, and one of them is the weight of a dying star. It's beautiful. Any more Star Set reactions? Probably. It's probably going to be one of those where like we'll throw it in whenever we can. So yeah. Because that one did get over 1,000 likes. Now, this is where people are going to be like, "Well, dude, like it did 1,000 likes. It should come out next." It's like, well, no, we record one artist at a time. So yeah, but because I'm what I'm thinking about is actually showing Eric Ricochet because that one's got more of like a narrative to it, So I've been on here for about an hour. Let's see. I'm just going to double check my text messages. All right, cool. Nothing's coming through. Do I play Roblox? Nah, nuts. My main thing right now that I play is Call of Duty, and Doom Eternal is like my main game. I love throwing that game on Nightmare and just trying to survive. So, yeah. Let's see here. How's life treating me for real though? Honestly, like it's not bad. Like I mean, it's one of those where like I've been dealing with severe depression for the past 6 months. I mean, it just is what it is. But I mean, that's one of the reasons why I make videos. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy making music. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy all the things I do because it's something that just keeps me away from the thoughts I don't want to have. So the end of last year was not what I was expecting at all, and it was just a situation of like kind of like having a bunch of what the fuck moments and just like being like okay but it's just like okay it's like I guess we'll just move forward and see what happens. So mom is cleaning my house right now. Oh my god, thank you so much. Scott Parker, dude, hey, I'm just hanging out in Colorado. I'm here for business. I not don't have the day off necessarily, but I kind of have some downtime, so I'm just sitting here waiting to see if there's anything that's going on. So Ben Scoots, oh, it's the right Ben Scoots, yeah, says, dude, same, going on 20 years of managing depression and anxiety, and dude, that's really all that it is. Is like you just manage it, like, and it's because I think that it's one of those that Henry Cho, who is somebody that I've seen on Joe Rogan, where he was talking about like somebody like Anthony Bourdain, which I mean, if you guys know anything about him, you know like what his path led to. But he was like, yeah, dude, he was like, Anthony Bourdain reached out to me and he was like, dude, I'm fucking miserable. He's like, what do I do? And Henry was like, dude, yes, I've been waiting for this, man. He's like, okay. He's like, dude, here's the list of things I've been doing. I'm in a very good place. This is how I handle this. This is what I'm doing, you know, like take this, and this, or whatever. So that's kind of like, I wouldn't say that I'm like in an aggressive good place, but it's one of those that we're trying to, I mean, Eric and I both, like we both have severe depression all the time. And it's, you know, it doesn't mean that life isn't good. It doesn't mean that the people around us are terrible. It doesn't mean that, you know, we're being mistreated. It's just that, nah, dude, we've both have been through a lot of different shit, and some of it recent, some of it not. And, you know, it's the tough thing of like trying to just, you know, move forward. So Scoots is fine. Okay, got it. Okay. I've actually Citizen Soldier. I've listened to their stuff quite a bit whenever I've been in a rough spot. So, let's see here. Oh, put closed captions on for 21 Pilots. Got it. Okay, will do. Spunky, seriously, Spunky. That's it. Actually, like, because I think that that's one of the things. Because like even Lola has said it too, where it's like, no, dude, we just attract like-minded people. You know, so it's like you know, like it's the fact that you know we all love music, we all love art, and we're all fucking depressed and messed up, and that's why we enjoy the art that we do, because it's a way for us to be able to you know dive in and just forget about things for a little while. So man, I've not listened to a lot of him, but I do enjoy the hymn that I've listened to. So the riff for Wings of a Butterfly, I really love that one. That's awesome. Just that. I'm probably butchering it, but yeah. So thank you for the love. I appreciate it. That's awesome. If I had one wish in the world, what would it be? I would probably, man, if I just one, not three, so I can't like do the whole, you know, wish for more wishes or whatever. But um, I would probably wish for, I wish for a jetpack. That's what I want. I want to be able to just fly anywhere, or just wish for the ability to fly like in Chronicle, because that would just change the ability of my life so much. So. Let's see, you guys make the world feel a little bit smaller and a little less lonely. And the thing is too is that like we like hanging out, you know, and it's because literally what you guys see on lives are what we just do. So I mean it's just it's nuts. Like I wish I could tell you that we are like this extravagant party house, or that we constantly have people over or this or that. And it's like Eric and I are very boring. We don't do a lot. So it's just it's cool that we found people that just enjoy our company and that we enjoy their company as well too, you know. So I got to hang out with a hip hop head dressed as a metalhead singing hip hop. That's funny. Hmm. Let's see. I want to see what time it is real quick. So I probably got about 10 minutes here. So and then I'm going to actually hop off here and go get some lunch. So biggest fear. So I hate the ocean. If somebody was like, "Do you want to be lit on fire or have a millstone around your neck and drop into the ocean?" My answer will be, "Cook me, cook me, cook me." I cannot do it. Um, so like there's that, but also I do not like tight spaces. I am not a fan of. I actually have a legit phobia of Japanese anime. So yeah. Hmm. Yeah, 'cause oh, did I see his sleep token set up or his get up? I did. He actually took a picture of um the finished product before I think he went live, and he sent it to me, and I freaked out, and I was like, dude, I'm like, that looks so legit. Like, why does it look so damn good? So I thought you'd wish for the ability to do YouTube full time. See, that's a humanistic thing that I can do. If I have the ability to wish, I'm going to wish for something that is like completely like just out there. So why Japanese anime? Because I was watching Japanese anime at one point, and I was actually lucid dreaming, and the scary imagery that I was watching, I thought it was real, and it scared the fuck out of me. And ever since then, I've not been okay with it. So, like, I tried to watch Spirited Away at one point, and it was awful. It was just so uncomfortable. There's nothing good about that movie. I have like nothing to enjoy about it. Like the person I was with at the time, they're like, "Oh, it's a comfort movie. It's that." I'm like, "Fuck no, it's not, dude. This is disturbing. Her parents turned into pigs. Like there's a giant witch with a nose. Like what is this? Who wrote this?" So yeah. I'm not an anime fan, but I don't understand the obsession with it. See, like, I don't know. It's to me, it's one of those where like I know that there's a very dedicated fan base to it, and it's like cool. It's like awesome, man. That's cool. So, hi Lydia, whoever you are. Tusk, I've seen Tusk. Tusk is incredible. Ever try hypnosis to get rid of that lucid nightmare of trauma? No, I don't really have a burning passion to watch anime. Like, I know, like, because there's some people where they're like, well, dude, you just got it, man. It's just so good. Like, I don't have the time to sit around and watch TV shows. Like, I really don't. Like, between four channels, a full time job, a personal life, playing video games, trying to write, like, all that stuff. Like, the only time that I really make time for, TV shows is like when small series and stuff come out. So like for instance, Squid Game season two, I'm gonna make time for that. Last of Us season two, I'm gonna make time for that. All that stuff. So, but yeah, you can watch My Happy Marriage. It's soon good. It's so good. It's a love story, no power. Again, I don't know. Oh, The Boys. Okay, no, The Boys. The Boys is actually one that I would love to make time to watch. So, because I love what they're doing with superheroes, where it's the fact that it's like, no, dude, they're assholes. Because to me, I think that Marvel is not the depiction of what like heroes would is what they would really be. Like when you give somebody power and money, it's the boys. That's like just depraved, disgusting human beings that become superheroes. So, yeah. I never finished Supernatural, but I know what happens. So I was just as broken watching the last episode when I caught like the moments of it and everything. So there's too much for us to do. We all just need to take a vacation and give the working world the finger. See, and it's I don't know. To me, it's one of those where like I don't like see myself as somebody where it's like, oh, put your finger on the pulse of society and all that stuff. But like there is some truth to that where it's like if we all just stop paying taxes, then they would just fucking dismantle. So but it's just funny. So Invincible, actually, yeah, that's another one that's really good. Which when I was coming up with my story, which I still am, my buddy TJ, he was like, "Nah, dude, when you're talking about the type of violence that you want to do in this, he's like, you should watch Invincible." And he was showing me some of the scenes, specifically the train scene. If you guys have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. That's the type of violence that I'm trying to do with the story that I'm writing. So, because I couldn't like find anything to kind of base it off of to like, kind of have like a spring loading, trampoline to jump off of. So, but yeah. Oh, Lindsay's out of here. All right. Ova, favorite Marvel character, Spider-Man, hands down. Um, Back on Invincible, I will say that I love the again, like I've only been able to watch like bits and pieces and stuff, but when Omni Man is beating the shit out of Invincible, and he's just like, what will you have after 1,000 or 100,000 years? And he's like, I would still have you, Dad. Like, oh my God, like it is so emotional. Like that is what a like just a good fucking show needs, where it's just like when you genuinely think that it's like, no, dude, he thinks his dad's a piece of shit, and it's like, no, he still loves him even though he's doing these horrible things. So I don't know what streaming service Invincible is on. I know that I just know it's really good. So oh, Prime Video, just like The Boys. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, actually what I was really interested in was to see how Omni Man would feel in Mortal Kombat, because I know that's been kind of a thing. So what's our YouTube channel? If you actually go to my Instagram, you will find Linktree. It's got all of our stuff. So Spider-Man, because he's the best superhero that's ever been written, man, hands down. Spider-Man has never lost a fight in any canon thing that he's ever been written in. The only time now, just because he's not lost a fight doesn't mean that he hasn't lost something. So, but all right, guys. Hey, I just got a text message from the boss, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here and see what's going on. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I will talk to you all soon. And I might go live again if I can, but either way, just glad I got to hang out with you all. But duty calls, so I got to go do my thing. I will talk to you all soon. Adios.